Channel reviews.
Channel reviews.
Channel reviews.
The channel review.
Channel reviews.
Channel reviews.
Channel reviews.
Channel reviews.
Channel reviews.
Channel reviews. It's channel reviews.
You're watching Channel Reviews.
And now for a spotlight on Angrypunkbronxkid. First off, apologies for the lateness of this vid. This was a tough one. Not that I have a problem saying good things about this channel, but good and funny? That's tough. Especially to make it as funny as my last video. I think it's safe to say that with my Ultra Neko review and spotlight on Van Awesome, that's as good as it's ever gonna get. It's pretty much all downhill from here. Then there's the fact that Bronxkid and I are friends. And some people commented in my last video, "Oh, you're just spotlighting your friends." Well, yeah. Part of the reason I started spotlights was to highlight friends' channels without having to put them under the same microscope of a full review, because it's hard to really critique a friend. But what is my main criteria for making friends on YouTube? I have to think the person is talented. Talent is what I want to be associated with, and Bronxkid has some serious talent. Example.
Got the camera on and stuff. You know, how's that working? Oh yeah, you can see my face. I look up here and yeah, I can see a miniature me. Oh yeah. Oh dude. You know, I know it's kind of smug of me to say, but every time I look at myself, you know, I just think I could yeah, mate with myself. Frickin' asexually. Oh yeah. I don't think you should judge me now. Anyway, so yeah, I'm freaking the Angrypunkbronxkid. Oh no, I totally am that. And yeah, you can tell I'm punk though, cause check this out. I'm not wearing, you know, I'm wearing two hats here. See, I got my freaking snow cap thingy, and I got a baseball cap. So I'm totally. Society wants me to wear one hat, but I was like, oh, screw you, society. I'm gonna wear two hats. But yeah, seriously, society, if you're watching this, I don't mean no troubles here, society. I love you and what you've done to me.
It was clear as soon as I saw him he was doing a character, but what wasn't clear was whether or not he was doing his own material. He was so good, I honestly thought he was straight ripping off Carl from the Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I thought, he can't be making this stuff up himself, can he? And yes, it turns out he was ripping something off. This.
Yay, this is Amalio Kelly again, you know, and yay, something disturbing to say the least, as you know, occurred, and I want to bring it up. Benny from Louisiana writes, "Hey, Amalio Kelly, you're cool and all, but I don't think you can handle the Aflack duck. Do you think you can handle the Aflack duck? Sincerely, Benny." Okay, yeah, the answer to that question is, yay, I'll kill you. What balls do you think you have that you think you can apply that I cannot handle the Aflack duck? Okay, yeah, I'm a frickin' jackalope, okay? I'm a rabbit with horns on his head. If that doesn't scream, I'm gonna hand your ass to you. I don't know what does. You're dead to me, Ben. I don't even know you, Benny, but you're dead to me.
Gotcha! Or so I thought, and then I found out he created both channels. He and DocRusty then made a series of video responses to each other, and any further doubt I had about his talents was erased completely.
Well, DocRusty, if you do want me to be a minion in your little evil YouTube army, or whatever you got going here, first off, you better have dental. Second off, these are my demands. You gotta make this into this. I don't really know how you're gonna do it, but you gotta do it. And you gotta do it without, you know, violating any, you know, boundaries, if you know what I mean. I'm lonely, but I ain't that lonely.
This is a relatively simple and effective method. There's you, there's a rope, And there's me in the Wigwam-mobile travelling at speed. This method has a 99.76% chance of tearing your genitals from your body and causing death by blood loss. But it has a 0.24% chance of stretching your appendage to over 200 metres. A 200-metre appendage. Now that has got to be worth the risk. 99.76% chance of death or a 200-metre appendage. The choice is yours.
So I reached out to him and we became friends. And it turns out he was aware of me long before I was aware of him. This is a video response he made to me at the end of the whole spam war way back when.
I'm talking today about Lisa Nova and ChannelReviews. Two YouTube users that are just duking it really out. Let me put it to you this way. You know in Transformers, where the giant robots are fighting, and they're just they're beating the crap out of each other, and the tiny humans are just watching from above, you know, they're just watching on the ground, looking up at these huge robots fighting. Nothing they really do matters, but they get to watch the robots fighting. That's very much what this is. You see, the humans are the tiny YouTubers that don't matter, i.e. me, and the giant robots are Lisa Nova and Channel Review. Channel Review is Megatron. Lisa Nova is the robot that breakdances. I don't remember which one that is, but that's what she is.
I'll take Megatron, as he clearly has the good sense to say she's no Optimus. Though he's no mere lowly human himself. We became good friends, and he became my sidekick during the short-lived CR Live show on Stick'em, and was really the only thing worth watching. We are currently so close that I sent him my old laptop and camcorder when his webcam broke down, so he could keep making videos. Now, I'm not that generous, but they were old and just taking up space since I got an HD cam and new equipment, and my reasons are somewhat selfish. You see, we're partnering up on a side project off YouTube. I'll go into a little detail on that and some other things in my next video, a live interview of Angrypunkbronxkid. Until then, thanks for watching. Oh, and did I mention, I seriously have nothing. Somebody else commented on my last video that I ended the last two vids with a funny final rip or comment, and then I thought, oh great, now I have to end every video like that from now on? But I couldn't think of any way to make this funny. I finally thought the only thing to do is to go kind of in a creepy gay stalker vibe. Make comments like, what? Is it wrong for an older guy to take an interest in a young, smooth boy? Perfectly normal, perfectly healthy. You know, like a Boy Scout troop leader. Then Bronx PMs me, hey, let me know when the spotlight's up so I can tell my friends and family to check it out. I'm like, ah, great. I finally think of an angle that could work, and now Mama and Papa Bronxy are gonna see me make suggestive comments at their hairless son. Thanks a heap, buddy.